Imagine walking into a home and having the homeowner already primed to pay your premium before you ever talk numbers. That's the power of the first 4 steps of the F7 sales framework. Let's break it down. Step 1 is focus. You start by taking control of the appointment at the front door, setting clear expectations regarding the structure of the appointment, and agree to wrapping up the appointment with a plan to proceed with the work or to part as friends. You signal professionalism and a no-pressure approach. You could say something like this: if you feel confident that we're the right fit for your project, we can get the process started. And if you decide that we're not the best match, no hard feelings, we'll part as friends. That simple statement reduces defensiveness and frames your service as an exclusive consultation, not just another random bid. Step 2, fast resolution. You thoroughly inspect their needs, walk around the property, and you inspect it like a doctor diagnosing a patient, asking questions and pointing out hidden issues that they hadn't seen before. And suddenly, the project feels bigger, more urgent, and the homeowner expects the cost to be higher. This primes the homeowner for making a decision today. Step 3 is faith. Now you shift from who's the cheapest to who can I trust? You highlight the shortcomings of the industry and the risks of hiring the wrong company. This is the time to show your credentials, your guarantees, and customer success stories in a way that the prospect sees your company as both different and better. Now you've reframed budget into peace of mind, and now they have faith in your company to do the work for them. Step 4, the fix. You disqualify all other options for doing the work, like DIY. I mean, hey, do you really want weekend projects piled up over top of your family time for the next 2 months, 3 months? You expose competitor risks. Do they carry insurance? What's their warranty? What's their quality control process? Are their people trained? Then you show your way of completing their project, and they want it done your way by your company. And now they're just hoping that they can afford it. And finally, step 5 is the finances step. By the time you reach the finances step, the homeowner's emotional buying temperature is already high. The risk of going cheap feels too great, and the value of doing it right feels personal. And trust makes the investment feel safe. Hey guys, I'm about to go in and share some statistics, some data, some KPIs with our sales team. Some very interesting stuff. I'm going to show them as part of this is how running the first 4 steps of the F7's process are already going to reduce the amount of times that they get the price objection, because they're building value at step 1, they're building value. At step 2, they're building value. At step 3, they're building value. And at step 4, they're building value. All along the way, the prospect's thought process of how much the project should be costing is going up along the way. So check it out. What's the number 1 reason you get for not closing the sale on the spot? Price. Okay. How do we minimize price objections? We've already gotten the price objection by the time you say that. Condition them throughout the appointment. It's exactly right. The way we drive up, all the stuff Joe teaches you, the way we look, the way we knock on the door, the way we speak, the way we set the expectations, that's all in step 1. And then?
Dylan sat through 2 rival presentations yesterday, fresh.
Exterior painting on duplex, so a half unit. But they didn't build any value, show me presentations, show me warranties, nothing.
They're selling on price.
Selling on price.
And personality, maybe charm, whatever, right? They don't understand that sales is about psychology. So, step 2, when you're walking around, the way you're inspecting with your laser, here, hold the laser. Mark, point over here, okay? Every one of those things, you approach it like a doctor. You're already building value. Whatever they think it's gonna be $5,000, and by the time they walk around the interior, the exterior, the roof, and they see all the stuff that they didn't know, here's what they're thinking. Well, honey, you're the woman for a second. Well, honey, it looks like it's gonna be a little more expensive than we thought. Mm-hmm. And wow, we better not wait. They better not wait. I call that the pain train. We have to help them see the pain train, which is the exponential escalation of cost if they wait. There's a cost of doing it right. There's a cost of doing it wrong. There's a cost of hiring the wrong contractor. And there's a cost of delay or indecision, especially when you're dealing with exterior projects. That cost of indecision. I mean, we do a lot of carpentry repairs that only exist because they didn't keep up with their painting. We do a lot of interior work because they didn't fix their roof leak. Step 3. What are we doing in step 3 of the methodology? What's it all? Step 3 is all about what?
Trust.
Yes, you just rescued Joe. You single-handedly rescued Joe just now.
Wet and wild this weekend, buddy.
Okay? It's about trust. The way you tell that story is now separating us from the industry. Step number 4 is about what?
About customized solution, doing it the Phillips way.
We're helping the homeowner see that they don't want it the way that XYZ or ABC company do it, standard companies. They don't want it done that way. They don't want to deal with the risks of dealing with that type of company and those type of corner cutting. And then we present our way, and they're like, I want it that way. Matter of fact, I want Tom and his company to do this work. I hope we can afford it. I hope we can afford it.
Again, was it yours? We were going
Okay.
to you 5-star review. We were going to go get 3 other bids, but after talking to Gannon, we knew we were going to be in the right hands. Was it yours? Was that yours?
I don't remember.
Boom. See, that's a great story right there. We are raising their price in the first 4 steps by the way we handle the appointment and conduct the conversation. We're already raising their price before we even present the price. That's the way you minimize the price objections. And hopefully you shouldn't get any, that still should be your number 1 objection, by the way, is the price, because hopefully it's not things like telling Joe like, well, he was late, he was in a hurry, rescheduled on me, wasn't listening. Okay, it shouldn't be any of those things. It should just be that, hey, we really like you guys, we just can't afford it. Okay. That's really what it should come down to if it's anything. And now we try to work through that. Now on a scale, you got your worksheet here? Mm-hmm. Okay, can you show me the back? Oh, this is the back. Can I see this?
Yeah.
Have you already presented this?
Yeah.
Did you sell this one?
No.
I don't see, all I see is you wrote the price. Did you get their number?
They were really short on time. It was a customer who had about 20 minutes for me.
Well, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you not identify that at the door?
I did, but they didn't want to be back.
Oh, okay, so you tried.
Yeah.
Okay, you tried. Okay, that's good. You rescued Joe again.
You were so
Okay, so the whole point of this is to raise their number. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is gutters. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your expertise about using this particular thing to raise their number when they object to price?
Gutters, probably not as strong as exteriors and interiors.
What about you?
We got 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
9.
A 9? Same?
A 7.
7?
6, 7.
6 or 7?
About 7.
7? 8? Okay. The new guy?
FNG.
Okay. So, but the point is, what should you confidently be able to say your number is? 9 or 10, right? Now, how are you going to get better? Are you going to get better at this and take that 6 up to a 9 by doing it more with the homeowner? Is that the way? By playing the game?
Yeah.
Is that no. We don't practice on our prospects. Where do we practice? Right here. And again, look, dude, I'm not trying to beat you guys up. What I'm trying to say is the sky is the limit if we will just use our time a little bit differently. Practice and role play, feedback in that, setting the be back. Those things are going to make us more money. And I know you would like that. And if you've got a significant other at home, I know they would like that too. Okay? The data tells us what to do. The data tells us what to do. And I just once again, I want to congratulate you guys on hitting a huge goal in May. I'm so proud of you. Let's go hit the June. Let's do that too, okay? If you want to see how the F7 sales process can transform your sales appointments and make price a non-issue, tap the link or shoot me a message and let's get you booked with better paying jobs.